so introduce yourself.
Hey, my name is Miguel Aguilar. I'm a Deputy Sheriff with the Emergency Operation Bureau from the Logistics Section.
And what are we in? What's going on here? What kind of vehicle? If a lot of people don't know, we're like in a semi-rig.
Yes. This is our 53-foot mobile command post. We also have a 42-footer, looks almost the same way, and a 38. We use them for any kind of large-scale operation where you might be needing to organize for a fire, a flood, earthquake, or a pre-planned event, right? Like the Rose Parade, or West Hollywood has huge events going on several times a year. So we could use this for any number of things, as well as like SWAT operations, stuff like that too.
And tell us about the capabilities.
It's got a lot of communication. So if your cellular goes down, we can go to combined cellular, which is known as bonding. We could do that if you have a slight signal. If you're really far out in the desert, up in the hills, if there's a slight connection, we can boost that. Or we can go to high orbit or even low orbit satellite, which is like Starlink, emerging stuff like that. We can get pretty much, you keep everything you had in the city, but now when you're out in these remote spots, you can continue to work fast and efficient with all the cool stuff that we have.
Okay, can you just show us around? So we start up from the front area.
Sure.
So we are walking towards the front of the tractor trailer rig, and air conditioning's good in here, right? So this has got to be, it's got to be cool in here.
Yeah, these are our racks. This will kind of keep all of our media. It's kind of this one here with the direct TVs, our satellite control, Apple TVs, over-the-air antennas, and our servers that kind of distribute that with the use of our tablet up in front. Then next we got the switch. We got our high orbit satellite stuff going on up there. We have our modems for in, out, and then our sheriff secured driver. On the bottom we have a uninterrupted power supply, which will maintain everything if our generator dies.
Everyone knows probably it's called a USP, right?
Yeah, UPS.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then we got our radios, right? Just like you do in your patrol car. We just have a lot of them, right? And they line up here. We have some that are UHF, 800, and VHF. So we got dispatchers can sit. We got 4 right in a row here, and then maritime and stuff like that. We can get in there on their VHF. Come back over here. We got our receivers for our downlink, which is what we talked about earlier, and our decimator, which will push it out so we can show it through a cloud-based app. We can share our video feed. So this is the heart, and then out here is just our workstation. We have our media wall. You can watch several different things at one time. You have 4 desks, 4-person desks. You got 3 of those up in the front with ports that can be routed to any one of these screens or outside screens. Of course, a lot of paperwork, so we always have printers on board. In the back of this one, we have a conference room. This one's used mostly for like a command staff planning operations. This is where they come up with their plan of attack for the fire, for whatever we got going on here, and then it'll get disseminated through everyone up there in front. Food, fuel, right? You need beans and bullets for anything, right? So that's what we're kind of doing here. Is this will not be in the problem. This will be away from it. This will be like embedded with like fires CP, and this way we're right there to find out what they need and where they need us and what they need us to do when we get there, right? And for how long, right? So that's what this. That's the mission for this one here.
Now, when I worked patrol years ago, the mission would be, where's the lavatory? I have to go to the bathroom.
Not in here, sir.
See?
No, yeah,
see, here's the problem with all these rigs.
No. You don't want it in here.
So explain what happens. If there is a UO or at an event, you bring in portable toilets, right?
We have them.
Yeah.
It's just not in here.
Right.
It'll be parked right next to us or be behind us where we can rotate all that.
Right.
Those are just for that.
But you do look like you have some kind of a little canteen area over here.
Yeah,
so you have a sink.
To eat, right? And then a lot of people want to bring their own food so they can reheat their food. They can keep their lunches here cold. This is for the people who are going to work just in here.
Right.
Obviously, we'll have a giant truck outside, which is just a giant refrigerator truck that'll have all the lunches to be handed out and deployed with the field units.
All right, so then it looks like this is probably used for patrol purposes as well. Look, tell us what's going on here.
That's just safety. We just have them all right here, right? You always got to have them in track.
All right, so it's got a shotgun and a M4.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Which you guys don't know, it's used to be like an M16, and there was a Car 15, and there's another little storage room in here.
Yeah, storage room. Yeah.
All right. Well, how fun is this? All right. So, how long have you been on the job?
I've been here at EOB now coming up on 4 years. So overall, I've been on the department for 10.
For 10, and you plan on staying on for? You're going to do a whole 33 years.
I'm not going anywhere, sir. I'll be right here.
And you're not going anywhere as long as you're having fun. Is what everybody says.
That's it. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's a pleasure. Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
And.